Hi friends, this is Gail O'Neill, and I teach stamping. I hope you enjoy. To a Wild Rose. It's really a pretty set. So I'm going to show you a few tricks along the way. The more you play with it, the better it gets, and it is good on the Stamparatus as well. So here's a piece of scrap paper, and I'm going to grab, let's see, I'll grab the blue. So what I found the easiest way, number one trick is once you find your eye is going to go to a certain part of it. So mine was this piece and this piece. So on each of these I marked on the back with just the black blend, or you can use one of those permanent markers, and just put a little dot there, so then you'll always know where you're going. Okay, one. Ta-da! I'm keeping it in the right direction just in case. All right, stamp off twice. And line her up. Isn't that pretty? Now some of the cards that you'll see, I did it exactly like that. And I think I'm going to put my pad under here. Okay. Now we're going to do 1, 2, 3. So the third one you stamp off 3 times. And so there is that. We'll do it like in another color too at some point. Let me just clean these off, and oh, I really see that dot on that one now. Part of this is like overly wet. What was that? Oh, piece of inside of a die. Okay, I'll keep this on my lap. I think I'm going to continue to need it. So still have a few other techniques I'm going to show you along the way, but let me get this started. So this technique behind here, I saw yesterday. I was doing it a little differently, and then I saw Melissa Kerwin, her name is. So I saw her do it, and I liked hers, but there is 2 ways to do that, getting that background like that. So here's another card. I'm using that die, I love it. And here I had some of the birds that I cut out from a couple videos ago, and I just like threw that little bird on there. This one was done with the blends. These were all stamped in the new colors, and this was done with the blends. And this was also just stamped. So any color you do them in, it comes out really, really pretty. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one. And I pre-stamped that. That's the card. So this is from Garden Lane Designer Series paper. So this is all those pretty green, just really pretty papers. That's the one I'm using. There's some really pretty papers in there. And lots of flowers in the catalog to go with it. Okay, so I stayed in that direction. I took this new thread and wrapped it around 3 times towards the bottom. And once you get that on, I think I'm going to tack it first. So you don't want to go too tight or you're going to bend your paper. Okay, so tack that down. Oh, I just cut that one. All right, you're tacked. And then we're going to quickly put it down because I did that. Oh, and if I leave you for some reason, it's because we're getting a storm and I've already heard some of the thunder starting. Okay, so then I took it. There's not as much on there as I thought. This, it comes a double set. I guess I'll have to stock up on them because I like them both. Okay, so I'm gonna do a double bow. And just, oh, duh. You could do it that way, just tie the bow and then put it down. Oh, look, I'm all blue. What I like about doing these fake bows is that you can then move it wherever you want. What I don't like about it is pushing my fingers through. I could do it. I should try a crochet hook. Alright, I'm going to do it not the backwards way. It's better to go backwards because it'll stay straighter. But I'll just tack it down. It'll be absolutely fine. Really? That's too big. Okay, that's better. So then this is out of soft seafoam. And I decided to make this one a get well card. So it's always good to have your other sets and grab a saying that you like. So that was in Mossy Meadow. And we're just going to glue that down. So very simple, really a simple card. And then this is going to get popped up with dimensionals. I can't believe how much blue I got on myself. Okay, Donna, I'm going to do it the Gale way. Did I get that one? Now I did. This one has like half of another one. Okay, so then the flower really does look better like either this way or this way with that piece coming there. So like the one fat end, these kind of at an angle, the ones that, but you may, if you get this set, you may look at it and be able to measure by that one. It was just that these two caught my eye, so that's my focal point. All right, so then we're gonna stick these. So one there. And usually I lay the flower down first and don't glue it down and kind of put these where they're supposed to go. Oh, I'm glad I didn't press that good. Yay, I did something right. And then this one will go over there. And we're going to slide that over a little bit, finish fixing the bow. And then put a little glue dot. We just want to roll it up just a little bit. So there is that. Just a quick card. Okay. I did clean those already. Then I have another quick one that I started to do and I didn't put it together. So, but I've got it planned out unless something else hits me as we're going. So I stamped this one in black and then with smoky slate. And I didn't do that background one. I only did this one. And I stamped it off twice. So it just gives that nice effect. And I thought maybe it would look a little dressy. So we'll see. We'll see how it comes out. So we're going to put that down. We'll see how many we want. Yeah, I think both of them. So I'll do one down a little bit. And then I have some of this shimmery black. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to do a fake bow. And I think I'm going to use glue dots. One on each end. Alright, and then which one do I want to stamp? Let's do birthday cheer to you all year. I'm going to put that right there. Okay, and then this is going to get popped up. And then we'll do the technique so I can show you. come on. I just like you can pick them off all at once when they cooperate. Oh, I didn't really want to take that off yet either, did I? All right, so that one's going to go there, and that one's going to go there, and then let's move it a little bit there, and that'll work. I got like all my glues and tapes going, don't I? Okay, and that'll go right there. And then just this, and then we tack it down. So all I'm doing is just tying a knot, maybe. And then we'll put this down. Whoops. That's not good when you do that. I don't know why I moved it over. So that's it. Wait, there's more. Let's put some of these on. I think that was in the plan. We'll do one there, and a big one right there. Now it's done. It needed that bling. Is that one. So there's a couple techniques to this, and then I will show you as I do the background. I will show you the other way. So I've pre-done these, and I inked up that one to be ready because this is watercolored. I'm putting everything right there. You know me, how I lose it. And I pre-did the little saying. So this is on watercolor paper. I also stamped this with a different ink. So I used VersaFine, and I did it on the Stamparatus and did 2 times. So this is a pigment ink for fine details. It's really, really pretty, and I've used it on a few other things. This was one of the ones I was still waiting for. I think I have them all now. Hero Art, scrapbook.com. Here's the Hero Arts, and then, yeah, that first one I had gotten. I can't think. But anyway, this, you have to let it dry just for a little bit. It doesn't dry instantly, so you can hit it with your heat gun, or, you know, just do it, put it aside, and then come back. But you can also watercolor or use your blends, which is really, really nice. That's what I like about them. Okay, so we're taking Blueberry Bushel, and this is water, not alcohol. This is water. So I'm going to make like a little bit of a wash. And then, ooh, that's dark. Let's add a little bit more. So you're going to do a little bit of a wash, I kind of did go next to each other. You try to skip around a little bit so that they don't all blend in together. But then you can go, once you have like a little bit of a wash, you can drop some dark in it and it'll start to bleed. It's going to be darker and brighter. Yeah, they're not bleeding, so I'm going to go ahead and can you see that? Like, can you see that action? Can you see that, how it bleeds in? You can always go back and add more if you want to. The other thing that's fun is if, say, you get a blob where you don't want it, while it's still wet, you can lift it and it actually lifts the ink. So then you can kind of go back and you just play. It's just, you don't have to be an expert. If you watch some people watercolor, I am like nowhere near, but as long as you're happy with the outcome of it, I just like to play. And I don't find this frustrating. I find it kind of relaxing. See, once it dries, then you put a spot. It's not going to bleed. So then you got to kind of brush it. Then you can kind of go around and fill in your white spots or leave them, because it really doesn't matter. I think I said it the other night, like, you're the artist, so it can look how you want it to look. And if anybody picks it apart, poo. Okay, so you do get, you know, you get the idea. And it dries, you can see how it dries lighter. And I kept the inside of the flowers lighter than the outside. But I did go in, like in the very center, and put some dark. But you can add layers, like if you're not happy with how a section looks, you know, go back and add a little bit more, and I'll probably finish this later. I just wanted you to get the main idea, because I want to show you the other. Okay, so what I did with the background is I'm using our sparkly glimmer paper. No, it's not glimmer paper. Shimmer paper. Shimmer, glimmer. Oh, fire me. Okay, so what I did for this is took a little bit of water and just kind of, why is my computer going crazy? It's going crazy. So I just wanted it a little bit damp, and I took that middle stamp inked off. I hope that's wet. No, it dried because my fan is on. All right, I'm gonna do this. I hope there's no ink on my finger. Okay, so you're gonna stamp it off, and then you're gonna stamp. That might have been a little bit too wet. Stamp. Yeah, it's a little too wet. Now this was my thing, not hers yet. I'll show you how she did hers. Okay, and then just took one of the leaves, and they're also like 3 different ones. I want a lighter color. Oh, it is out here somewhere. Okay, so we'll do some pear pizzazz. Oh, maybe I wanted the other. I do want Granny Apple Green. Yes. Okay, so you're going to stamp, and then you're going to stamp again next to it. So stamp and stamp. And we'll do, maybe I want another blue right there. So I'll go a little bit lighter there. See, I like it better when it does bleed. So we're gonna bleed it. Bleed. Do I have to stab it? Kinda. Okay. So that's the background of this particular one. And I better hit it with the heat gun. Okay, so then there's that. So that is going to go, don't lose the leaves, Gail. Don't lose the leaves. So I'm going to use some heavy duty tape because it's a little warped. And this was 5 by 3 3/4, by the way, but you could have told me that. And we may as well put that down too, because there's no ribbon to go around it. Yay. Oh, I just used that up. Okay, so that's going to go down there, and then we start to play. So this will go there, this will go on top of that. Then with the dies that go with this, I cut out a few of these. Piece of ribbon. Goodbye. Yes. Okay, so let's put that down first. Look at that. See, I threw it there instead of there, but I'm going to use my fine point. Okay, so that's going to go there. This one's going to go there. That one's going to go right in the corner. Okay, and this one's going to go down with glue. I always wondered why people do that. Now I know. So you can go on and keep working. I kill myself. Where's my picker? Come on, booger. Okay, and then that's gonna go right there. And then we're gonna take this and I'm gonna make a little cut there and a little cut there. And we're gonna pop that up as well. And we're going to put that on an angle. Oh, look at that. That like really just happened to work out right there. Okay, and then I have a bunch of these left over that I want to use. Let's see how that one looks. I did the green on the other. I guess you can see it. So that's that. So now let me show you the other part of that technique. And I need a piece of paper. Let me try it on watercolor paper. So what she did was she used felt. I didn't have felt, so I had some dried up baby wipes. So I used, what is this? Daffodil Delight. Oh, not the blueberry. Where's the other one? Whew. And Mango Melody. So the Mango Melody goes in the middle. And you're going to put it down like a circle. Then you're going to go around that. So whatever color you choose, she did hers in blue, blueberry bushel, and what'd she use? Balmy blue. That's what she used. Now the other way you can do it is what I would have done. Is stamp it into your lighter color ink and then take a dauber. So if you don't want to make this mess, then just do it this way. Take your stamp, stamp it into the lighter color, take a dauber or a sponge into the darker color and place that where you want it. And this needs to be cleaned off. Okay, so then you're going to stamp. Oh, let's add a little water. It's still kind of dry, and she did that as well. and then stamp. Oh, it looks different on watercolor paper. Wonder if I should wet it first. Let me grab a piece of regular. I want to see the difference. Love experimenting. Do I love it? I think if I were to do it on watercolor paper with purpose, I would wet it first. Maybe not wet it that much, but do it with, let's see how I like it now. I hope you like experimenting with me. That's too wet. Now it's got blue in it. It's green. Okay. So let's go back to that one. I like it on regular paper. And you could have a little edge there. And then you do the same thing with the green. Whichever green you decide. This is kind of bright, so I'll stay with the Granny Apple. And you do the same thing. And you just stamp once and then move it abyssal, as my grandmother would say. And there's a beautiful background. So there's lots of ways to use this set. I'm sure we're going to find out a lot of more ways. I can't wait. But it's very versatile. Pin into the glue. Oh, how could it have dried up that fast? All right, I'll do it in a second. Let's get rid of all this. And I'll bring back everything. Dirty paper. Oh, I really love that. I have to make a card. I have to make a card. So, we had that. We had that. And that. And that one. So many techniques to do with this set. It's crazy. Just depending on, and this is that background. It all, well, I'll just cover one up. What the hey? So, thanks for joining me. I'm glad that the weather kept it from going. And I will see you on, what's today? Sunday. I'll see you on Wednesday with You Know My Motto. I don't know what, but it'll be something. Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining me.